Welcome y'all to another Mario Maker 2 video. I am super stoked. We actually have a fun level that I put together today. It is a multiplayer level. I have been playing a lot of multiplayer lately. It has been straight garbage. So I kind of took a lot of the different themes from all these different garbage levels, trying to pack them all into one full level of complete garbaggio. I don't know what to call it. It's disgusting. So we're going to jump right in there now. I'm going to the course maker just so we can kind of jump through different parts. So this is the beginning here. Again, forces you into these different pipes. Kind of everyone grabs a pipe. What a lot of people think most of these levels do, and they do, is they kind of force you into separate areas. Everyone has to do their own thing. Here is not the case. We are left with pick a pipe, because everyone loves pick a pipe. You jump in here. This pipe here is going to take you right to where you need to go. Essentially, every other pipe kind of goes in weird, funky ways, so if you go in the wrong pipe, not only are you punished for not making it to the next room, you also are punished because you have to wait 20 times longer. You can also take the other pipe to this little section here. Gives you a nice little springy sprang, and that does you absolutely nothing. Unless you feel, hey, I'm accomplished, I did something, but you've done nothing. Now we go to this room, which is a lot of fun. As a single player, it is very easy. You just get to jump through here, turn off the on and off blocks, don't get hit by the spikes. Obviously, you know during multiplayer, there's a bunch of other people hitting those blocks purposely to screw you, or just try to do it themselves, and then you end up dying. And it ends up being one player ends up being victorious because he's the only one left. So up here we have a checkpoint, which is very easy to grab as long as no one hits those on-off blocks. Very useful to have. You're going to want it later in the level. We have a pipe here that we will come back to in a second because no one actually goes into the pipe. Everyone goes to the snake because subworld. No one wants to go in the subworld. So this snake will take you through a long winding road through these little ice blocks. They're not actually that hard to avoid. So you just kind of jump around. Multiplayer, your heart's kind of racing, you don't want to screw up, so you might make a mistake or two, send you back to that checkpoint. It's kind of really the point there. Here, you're gonna get punished if you have a mushroom, because it doesn't give you enough room. You can walk under in time. It's just kind of reminds you don't want to be big there. It makes it a lot easier. And then we have some troll blocks right here. The snake goes all the way to the end, so if you just wait it out, walk over, you're good to go. You try to jump beforehand in the pits. So, now that we've made it past all that garbage, you get to that wonderful key door, which anyone in the lead knows it is the most disappointing thing in the world because it means you have to go back, which potential to lose your lead. So you see the pipe, you think, pipe, key, that's where I'm going to get my key and get to the victory. Then you see that key right there, it kind of lets you know that that's where the key is. And the pipe down there is obviously what takes you to the room. If you remember that pipe from earlier, that's where it's going to take us. So, to be honest, if you're over there on the right side, on the other end of the snake block, you're not coming back. You're going to wait for this guy to come in here and get the key, because you are a prick and don't want to do it yourself, and just jump on him once he gets the key, instead of doing it yourself, you lazy son of a... Let's keep this clean. So, you go through this enemy spam. Fun little enemy spam. It's, again, not that hard. You can get the mushroom from the checkpoint if you need an extra boost. It's not meant to be that hard, just annoying. You know, if you're running through here in multiplayer, your heart's racing, you make one simple mistake, you can die. Luckily, it just puts the key in the air, and the next person can come and grab it. Then we're taken back to the snake block. Obviously, you gotta take the key through here. Another thing to mention about that snake block, if you guys haven't played much multiplayer, snake blocks suck. Because if one person jumps on that snake block, the next person has to wait for the next one to spawn, which takes forever, or jump on that one without falling off and kind of fight him for it. Either way, it really forces you to struggle. Then you end up here. You're in the key door, and you're going to go over here to the other side of the key door. Now that we're in here, we can kind of do this. This can get you some free power-ups. A lot of people get excited. The thing that sucks about this is anything down in that bottom left corner there, right out the door, they're stuck. So people are going to get boned there, and they have to make the choice, do I want my own power-up, or am I just going to try to go for time strats? Doesn't matter, more power-ups here. So the person who got that kind of feels, dang it, wasted my time. And what we have here is obviously a boss rush. Nothing says premium multiplayer like a fun boss rush. What boss rushes really do is they take away all skill needed here and just go to slowing down the game. So if there's anyone behind trying to catch up, this is where they're going to do it. They're, the person in the lead obviously doesn't like this because he's feeling like he had the lead and now everyone else has caught up with him. You get 3 keys, you don't need them. You only need 2. But people playing this don't know that. So here is the room that's actually a lot of fun for me, because what's going to happen here is people are coming through this key door, especially the guy with the key, thinking, alright, I want to get here as fast as possible, I want to keep my lead. This kind of slows you down, you got a spring, you can jump through that really fast, you might get hit. Here, it just kind of, it's a little difficult as a big person to get up here, so it takes a couple tries. Usually just enough for the person behind you to either catch up or take the key from you. Which is kind of the whole point of that, is to just force people to start fighting each other for those keys. Here we have the ever-loving run as fast as you can through this section. The person in the lead usually feeling pretty good right here, is thinking this is the end. All I gotta do is not lose my lead here, which you actually can lose, because this is a fun little conveyor section that really kind of takes you back if you're trying to go fast. Someone can jump over you there, take whatever you have. And then the end here, which is the most fun for me, because this is kind of the kicker to the level. No matter how well you've done, no matter how far in the lead, you're going to wait for this P-switch, people are going to catch up. The people behind you are going to really just lay against this wall here. So even though you might have the P-switch, you get to play a game called How Can I Get That P-switch Hit without losing the lead. That's for you to decide. You do what you want to do. If you do get this level, I apologize. It is garbage. That was the point. But we also have one little extra thing on this level. If you see this wonderful pipe here, it does go somewhere. It is not just a random pipe, because this is a garbage multiplayer level, folks, and garbage multiplayer levels need dev pipes. So this will take you right back to the beginning, where you have this lovely little invisible block, and you can just kind of do whatever you want there. You can jump off the wall if you want, jump up here. Oh, look at that. It's a dev pipe. If you're thinking, that's not fair, or did you do that to upload the level? Well, you actually can't go back from the checkpoint, so I actually had to upload the level almost all the way through, which isn't that hard. But again, it's more of a kicker. It's not for me. It's for the person who randomly stumbles upon this. Everyone else is kind of doing their best, running hard, thinking they're in the lead, and this little prick here finds the dev exit, gets that juicy win, and takes it away from all those hard workers. So, that is the garbage that I put together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any ideas for more garbage levels, other things I could add, things to slow people down, make people go faster, whatever, let me know in the comments below. We'll have that level code below as well if you want to try to play the level. It's not that fun in single player, I will admit. It's meant for multiplayer to pretty much make everyone rage out. But we will see you guys next time. Hope you guys stop by again. Like, subscribe, all those other fun things. Or don't. If this bores you, then you probably shouldn't watch another video of that. That would make sense. Okay, enough rambling, more coffee. See you guys next time.